Hello. So I thought I'd introduce myself as my kids would introduce me. So they would say, "Hi guys, it's Josie from Lily Leaf 11, full of good vibes. Have a super awesome day." Yeah, they totally mock me. I don't know why. Am I crazy? Do all kids mock their parents? Yes. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. So don't worry, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, and it's none of our business what anyone else thinks. So, hello, welcome. I hope you guys are well. And if you're not, don't worry. I'm sending you good vibes, and the universe loves you so much and wants you to feel good. At the moment, we are just being pushed to feel the feels, like there is so much coming up. And what I'm finding is people are just, they're either feeling overwhelmed or they're feeling worry or sadness or anger, or they're feeling really good. Well, okay, that's a bit of a mixture. But yeah, I suppose that is normal for us all to go through feelings on earth and have different things come up for us. But when I was tuning into my higher self, I was kind of, I don't know, I was getting information on what is happening. So there's a lot of light that is coming onto the planet. So it's actually activating all of the dark um, thoughts, negative thoughts, anything that was stored within the earth reality, within ourselves, within our ancestry, everything's coming up to be transmuted, to be cleared, to be reset again, so that we can revive and connect with higher realms. But what the guides, or really, this was my higher self this time. What my higher self was telling me was that we are shifting up frequencies of consciousness, moving up to expanded awareness, higher octaves, expanded knowledge, and you can't take the old crap with you. And I have said before, I have heard a channeler, I forgot his name, but he was talking about the basement is like we're all souls are we're trying to move up to the penthouse suite. So the penthouse, you could say, would be New Earth, 5D and beyond. But what we're doing as humans is we're just so used to having baggage. We're so used to being in lack, survival consciousness. We're so used to having all of our crap that we keep going back down to the basement again. So we go down to our dark, dungeony basement, and we keep trying to take our old belief systems with us, our old trauma, negative thoughts, hurt. We're trying to take it with us to New Earth. And New Earth will not accept all of that the old outdated systems. So we're really getting the smack from the universe in a gentle, loving, kind way. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it some days, does it? But it's the smack of like, come on, wake up. And so you could have patterns that keep repeating. So I actually wrote some stuff down that I was kind of channeling or just tuning into from my higher self, and I'm sure the guides will sneak in there as well. But so what I just quickly wrote it on a piece of paper. So what I said, they said, we all said, you can't take suffering, conflict, lack, all of that stuff. You can't take it into New Earth, the fifth dimension. Okay, you just can't. It just won't allow you to take the lower frequencies with you. It's a whole different ballgame, a whole different creation, a whole different reality. And if we took all of the old suffering, the old lack, the old survival consciousness, if we took it all into New Earth, then we would just be creating old Earth again. We'd just be still living in the third dimensional, the what people would call the false matrix, the controlled matrix, the controlled illusion, would still be living in all of that lack. Not saying that it is controlled or it is an illusion. It feels real, but we don't need to buy into that now. Okay. So why everything is amplifying to release. So everything is trying to release. So all of those old systems, everything's coming up to release it, just to transmute it into something new. So we're releasing it. So this is why the patterns are repeating. You can see patterns within your family members, within friends, within neighbors, within government, within countries, within war. People are repeating patterns. And each time it's getting stronger. It's getting more in your face. And I know you could say that's because, there's social media now, there's technology where we can see what's going on the other side of the world. So a lot of things have been happening under our noses, but it is becoming amplified, and there are more of us as well. There are more souls on the planet, and there's more higher beings of light, galactic light, cosmic energy, starseeds, light workers, old souls that have just had enough of playing the old game. So there's a whole mixture of why there's more light. The divine blueprint is wanting to go back to its originality. Gaia herself, the nature beings, the elementals. The universe kind of wants us to realign again. So that's why we're getting this huge push. So people are repeating patterns, and the patterns are getting stronger. So it's a little tickle from the universe to start with, and then it's a little poke, come on guys, come on, stop repeating those patterns. And then it's kind of like a slap, and then a thud, and then it just keeps going. So why they're becoming stronger, why these feelings, these habits, these patterns, these negative things that keep happening, they're becoming stronger to clear them, because it's like we haven't been listening. We've just been stuck in this vortex of repetition, and just following along with the crowd, being the sheep. We're just going round and round and round in circles. Slowly, 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 we are waking up, or slowly we are expanding our consciousness. But now it's like, okay, come on guys, that's enough. It's a real smack now. So everything is getting heavier, so that we can give it up, so that we can give up. We can give up and release it. The only way to really enter New Earth, to enter the fifth dimension and beyond, is to give up the old, is to stop repeating the old patterns, is to stop blaming everybody else for what's happening, is to stop having conflicts with your neighbor, to stop having conflicts with your family, just to find that the compassion and the unconditional love and the non-judgment again, because honestly, the patterns will keep repeating until you find the compassion within yourself and you realize that everything is you, everything is the divine, is just playing a different perspective. So it's so much easier to just release everything now rather than trying to hold on to it, because the more you fight against something, the more heavier it gets, the harder it gets, the bigger it gets, the messier it gets. So if you want a smoother ride, then release the suffering, release your thoughts on suffering. So the higher realms are always trying to tell us that the suffering is a choice as well. The suffering, we can choose to suffer. So we really need to, for those that are suffering immensely, we need to give them that love, give them that compassion, rather than smothering them even more in more suffering. Rather than looking at people or animals or nature and say, oh, that's so terrible. You're suffering so much. That's so awful. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you. I feel so sad for you. I feel so angry for you. I'm so worried for you. Oh, that's so bad. That's so terrible. Like we're actually creating more of it by doing that. We think we care. We think we care by joining in on the suffering, but that is not going to help everybody. That's not going to help raise their frequencies and get them out of this repeating loop. We need to snap out of it and get out of the loop. So we're bringing in the new earth, and new earth doesn't accept the suffering. It doesn't accept the survival consciousness. So we have to let that go. Whenever you're feeling lack, just give yourself compassion. Okay, I'm so sorry you're feeling lack. And then we can just release it rather than getting really angry about people being in lack, really angry about people being in harm. So we can give them so much more if we give them compassion and unconditional love. And if we can give non-judgment, remember, we don't condone what's going on in the world, about a lot of stuff that's going on in the world. We don't condone it. We have compassion for where the consciousness is at the time and how everybody has got caught up in this game. Okay, so I thank you guys so much for being the bearers of light and bringing in the good vibes. And if you can't bring good vibes, that's okay. You're not bad. You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't failed. Just find your neutrality. Find compassion for yourself. Do you know that just if you can find compassion for yourself for 30 seconds a day, do you know how much that's going to help the whole entire world? Because when you're giving compassion to your body, to your cells, to your energetic body, to your soul, it goes throughout the universe because it is all connected. So you're sending compassion and it will ripple throughout all. So well done. So I'm sending you so much love, so many good vibes, and I'm going to give you my big, heavy rose quartz for unconditional love. Okay, so keep going. You've got this. Everything's going to work out. Okay, the higher realms are showing me all is well. All is well. Okay, love you guys. Please comment. I'd love you to comment because I don't even know if my comments are working or if nobody's even watching or if people are just like, she's crazy. Why would I comment? I need some comments because I love to reply. So thank you. Actually, there are a few. So thank you to those that are commenting. But yeah, comment and let me know if there's any questions you would like me to ask the universe, the guides, whoever, or ask me a question. All right. See you guys soon. Bye for now.